It's Friday, April 17th, 2026. Coming up on the program today, are 62 million American men trying to enroll in rape school? Plus, Daddy gives my tiny penis some encouraging words, a virtual reality lesbian simulator, and a police officer-only prostitution service. Blowing our boys in blue.
Parents, warning signs that might indicate a child's drift towards Satanism include abrupt emotional changes, changes in school habits, rejection of parental values, unusual interest in books on Satanism, black magic, or witchcraft, obsession with rock music groups using satanic symbols or references, rejection of friends, preference for being alone, meditation, chanting, use of new vocabulary.
I took one good look at the devil tonight. Stared her right down. In her eyes, the flames rose high. He poured out, she's the devil, no doubt. About it, she's bad, bad news. Nightly, I feel sorry for the guy who gets up, hypnotized by the devil. Oh, the devil in her eyes. She's the devil. The devil in disguise.
It's Distorted View Daily with Tim Henson.
Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you.
You gotta see the pussy or the butthole.
It's amazing. Beta!
Black people matter. Yeah, people matter.
Yes, everybody! Tim Henson back here with you one more time as we end the week with the Friday show. Got a great one for you today. I saw this number floating around the internet yesterday, and people were losing their minds. They kept saying, 62 million. That is unacceptable. 62 million. And you wonder why women are afraid to leave the house. And I'm like, okay, so it has to do with rape, probably, right? Something to do with creepy dudes. And don't get me wrong, ladies, I'm on your side. There are so many weirdos out there. We feature a bunch of them here on the show. Unless you're a complete dirtbag, you cannot listen to Distorted View Daily for any amount of time without feeling a little worried for women. Like, you kind of understand what they go through, being pestered by horny dudes day in and day out. That being said, I ran across this number time and time again, 62 million, and I dug a little deeper. I found more social media posts, stuff like 62 million men visited the online rape academy in February 2026 alone. Another post read something like, how can 62 million American men treat women like objects, worse than objects? This rape academy teaches men how to drug and rape women and how to get away with it. 62 million men, 62 million fathers, brothers, uncles, husbands, and friends. First of all, that number seems a little outrageous, right? There are 112 million adult men in America. You're telling me half of them are attending rape academies. If that's the case, ladies, next time you go to the doctor, I would look very closely up at his wall, where he has his diplomas and degrees. If you see any paperwork from Rape Academy, run. So the source of this 62 million number comes from a CNN article. Fake news. No, I don't believe this is fake news. This is real news. It's just that people online, both men and women, I'm not just dragging women here, but y'all have poor reading comprehension skills. I blame social media. It takes a while to read sentences. We've got, the attention span of goddamn gnats now. So we skim articles. The article did not say 62 million men visited a online rape academy. The wording was 62 million visits. Now, if you are an aspiring rapist, and aren't we all, and you're desperate for rape material, I don't know, you might go to the website more than once. You probably do. So it's not 62 million unique men, individuals going there. It's just 62 million hits to this website. That's the first problem. The second thing these ladies got wrong, and I don't know if the people who are posting this are doing this on purpose, because 62 million men visiting a rape academy sounds better than 62 million visits to a porn site where there are videos of guys filming sleeping women or so, that's kind of what is actually happening here. The article reads, an investigation uncovered a hidden online world where the commodification and amplification of sexual violence against women is flourishing. One porn site, motherless.com, which, by the way, I've used so many times to get content for this show. Never rape material, though. We've got standards. Anyway, Motherless is like one of those porn sites, kind of like Pornhub, but a little more extreme. Motherless is just a website where anyone can upload porn videos. One porn site, Motherless, is home to more than 20,000 videos of so-called sleep content uploaded by users. Those videos have received hundreds of thousands of views. The website, which had around 62 million visits in February alone, and whose core audience is in the United States, describes itself as a moral-free file host where anything legal is hosted forever. That's it. That's where they get the 62 million men number. That's where they got the Rape Academy connection. It's just flat out wrong, because let's say that there are 62 million visits to Motherless every month. Not everyone. A very small portion of those people are looking for these sleep category videos. In total, they've received hundreds of thousands of views. Still a large number, but not that large. Even the sleep videos sometimes are posted by the people who slept or were touched when they slept, So-called sleep content is categorized using descriptive tags such as passed out and hashtag #iCheck. Many don't even involve sex or touching. Still creepy. Don't get me wrong. In the comments to some of these Motherless videos, there's creepy content and then links to chats where you can connect with other people who want to discuss whatever the hell's going on. So again, there's a lot of weird, illegal stuff going on the internet, but it's not exactly how people on social media are phrasing this. Even as for the term Rape Academy, it's not like an actual, course you can pay for. Some French lawmaker who I guess was drugged by a former French senator has campaigned to raise awareness about these group chats and websites. Quote, I would even call them an online rape academy where every subject is taught. There are all the subjects and disciplines needed to become a good rapist. So it's not a real course you could take. She's just saying, if you want to be a goddamn creep, the best way to do it is to get online. There are communities out there. There are chats that will steer you in the right direction. I feel like when these stupid idiots on social media mangle the content of the actual journalism being done here, it actually does a disservice to the real victims, because now people are going to question everything, right? It's so easy to disprove what these people on Twitter are saying. No, there's not 62 million men attending a rape academy. By the way, Rape Academy sounds like a goofball 1980s comedy in the vein of Meatballs or Police Academy. It's about a couple of dorks, best friends who can't get laid. Girls won't even talk to us. And then they see a flyer for Rape Academy. Do you think we should join? Hijinks ensue. Hey! Listen up, losers. Are you always getting turned down for dates? Sick and tired of playing with yourself? You want to bang a broad and you're willing to do anything to get that sweet, juicy pussy? Enroll today in Rape Academy!
Coming this summer from the visionary team that brought you the blockbusters Poon Squad and Titty Dome 85.
I was standing by the punch bowl, nobody in sight. Try to pick up line, got laughed at twice. Spilled my drink, stepped on a shoe. She said,
get lost, creep, you fucking tool.
Now I'm back with a brand new plan. Got confidence in tablet form. From zero to hero in a weekend span. Holla passed out back to my dorm. We got charts, graphs, and late night drills. Confidence training and questionable skills. From awkward stare to unconscious flare. She'll fall in line, just yank her hair. Rape Academy, hey! Where the geeks get game and the girls don't have a say. Rape Academy, whoa! Take what we want, cause that's the out night. We'll coach you wrong till it feels so right. Rape Academy, class is in session.
Take all the cunt you want. Rape Academy, only in theaters this summer.
And just like in great 1980s goofball comedy movie fashion, there's like different groups attending Rape Academy. You got the jocks, the looks maxers, the pickup artist. A movie like Rape Academy could actually have been made in the 80s. That's how close rape was, I don't want to say acceptable, but you could make it funny in movies, right? It's just guys being guys. So, again, it's one of those things where the actual content of the article, like what these guys online are up to, it's disturbing. There's no need to embellish or flat out lie about what's actually going on. That kind of hurts your case. By the way, my favorite part of this whole discussion is that for the rest of the day, you're going to have the theme song to Rape Academy stuck in your head. There's a good chance you're not even going to know it, but you're going to be like humming it or singing the chorus to yourself and someone might overhear you. It's great. I love catchy, horrifying songs. Let me know if you want a full version. I'll try to post it to Spotify. My next number one single, flying up the charts, the theme to Rape Academy. Casey Kasem's Top 20. Ding. All right, listen, I do have some great non-rape related audio. Sometimes I catch myself and I'm like, what is this podcast? It's insane. This is my life. Yes, I do have some great audio to share with you. First up, I'd like to introduce you to Goon Dad, who has quite a little business producing audio pornography. Someone stole my idea. I want a cut of everything you post, Goon Dad. No, unlike Sextastic Tuesday, this stuff is actually supposed to get you off. There are people out there that actually prefer audio-centric porn as opposed to the more visual stuff. Probably blind people. I don't know. My thing is like, why not both? I've got ears and eyes. I want cock in all of its various forms. I want to see that big fat dong. I want to hear it. I want guys to slap their dicks on the microphones. I don't know what I'm talking about. Anyway, here is a little bit of what Goon Dad offers.
Beg me to fucking call you more than a fucking faggot. Because that's all you are to me. You're just a fucking another piece of shit.
Dad, is that you?
Just another fucking loser, fucking monkey baiter, losing your goddamn mind. To my voice, to my fucking alpha superiority. You fucking wish you were here. Wish you were here, servicing my size 13 fucking feet. You wish you had the fucking chance to fucking slide my big toe in your little fucking mouth, you fucking faggot monkey. God damn. No wonder you made such good fucking slaves. You're fucking eager to worship a white man, aren't you? Yeah, thinking about it now, thinking about how all those fucking slave drivers used to have just mountains.
Okay, at no point was there any indication there was going to be race play content involved here. The title is Monkey Baiter, and, a lot of these gooners make monkey noises when they go through their, 8-hour gooning session. I thought that's all that meant. I'm sorry. The first indication that things were going bad was when he was talking about being a white master. I was like, what? Where did that come from? Man, we are hitting all the R's today. Rape, racism. It's kind of like we're in elementary school and we're learning the 3 R's. If my next clip package has to do with retarded people, ta-da, trifecta. I actually have more from Goon Dad here. These are a few other audio experiences. Let's see if they are also racist.
Caught in the fucking act. Your eyes are glued to the bulge in my shorts. Watching your fucking dad's bulge like a fucking pervert, Alex.
Oh, thank God. This does not appear to be racist. This might involve incest, but no racism.
Let that world-famous steak really invade your faggot senses. Let it envelop your fucking mind.
I think Dad wants us to smell his hole.
Take a deep fucking breath. That's it, Alex. Go on, let it burn your nose hairs. That's the smell of a real man, fag boy. That's the smell of your fucking creator. This isn't some clean shower, fresh bullshit. Nah, that smell you're sniffing, that fucking real stink, that's a working man's musk.
Man, if you're gay and you've got daddy issues, you need to subscribe to Goon Dad. He's got you covered. Like, here's another one, but this is like Nice Dad.
Hey, baby boy. Yeah, come here. Yeah, come in here.
That's all I ever wanted was my dad to call me baby boy.
Shh.
Oh, I think the plot of this story is dad is comforting son after son saw some big dicks in the locker room.
What you have is so much better. It's really special, buddy.
Dad said my dick was special. I am getting him a world's greatest dad mug for Christmas this year.
Go on, yeah. I want you to touch yourself for me, okay? Yeah, right now. Just through your pants, okay? Yeah, just like that.
See, the way dad is speaking to son is concerning here because, you know, the son is 18 or older, but that's not the way dad is speaking.
You feel that? You feel that soft little bump? Yeah, that's my boy. That's your perfect tiny little pee-pee. It's like a little secret that's just hidden away in your jeans.
What a nice way to describe a micropenis. It's like a little secret. No one even knows it's there unless you tell them. Like the best secrets.
It's like a little secret that's just hidden away in your jeans. Barely even a bump at all. I love how tiny it is.
All right, one more clip. Goon Dad also tries his hand at some hypnotizing videos. This one is called Pee-Pee Verbal.
It's pee-pee time. It's time to play with your pee-pee. It's pee-pee time, buddy. Pee-pee for dad. It's time to play with your pee-pee. Play with the pee-pee, pee-pee. Play with the pee-pee, play with the pee-pee, play with the pee-pee.
Jesus Christ.
Play with the pee-pee.
Play with the pee-pee, play with the pee-pee. All right, well, Goon Dad is on Patreon. If you want to throw him a few bucks, subscribe to his content. Patreon.com/GoonDad. Let's move on. You know I like to stay on top of the video game industry. I also have one of those Meta headsets. Gotta be honest with you, haven't taken that thing out in months. In my opinion, there just haven't been really any good games released. Until now. Ladies and gentlemen, but mostly ladies, introducing...
Lesbian Simulator.
Sorry, I had something in my throat. I meant to say...
Lesbian Simulator! This is my lesbian voice. Or I'm a bee. Buzz around like a dyke.
Oh!
Lesbian Simulator. There's the bee joke.
I don't know what the hell I'm doing today. Yes, there is a new game out called Lesbian Simulator. CNET had a hands-on. It's interesting that they chose a male reporter to give this hands-on. I'm sure that's exactly what lesbians want. Men using their hands on them. I guess it kind of makes sense because, you know, men can't be lesbians. So this should be a fun experience for the dude.
For about half an hour here in Austin, Texas at South by Southwest, I was a lesbian in a VR headset. Lesbian Simulator is what I'm talking about. This is an experience that's created for Quest headsets. And if you ever play Job Simulator, or one of those games, it's kind of like that, but for lesbian lifestyle.
Why? Why does this exist? It'd be one thing if it was like a lifestyle that was super exotic. You know, we can all sort of imagine what being a lesbian is like. Just ask a lesbian. Like 90% of what they do on a daily basis is like the same stuff straight people do. You know what I mean? It's not like you load up Lesbian Simulator and you discover things like, oh, lesbians don't eat meat and vegetables like straight people. Their body can only process rocks. I didn't know that about lesbians. They graze on pebbles, stones, and when they're really hungry, boulders. Did you know lesbians have 13 fingers? But more to penetrate your pussy with. Lesbians use their talons to perch on the carved wooden totems they fashion into their homes high in the sky. It's like, what? I understand it's a game. There's all sorts of simulators out there. Like there's like a goat simulator. That one makes sense because it's an entirely different species of animal, There's like power wash simulator in case you want to relax power washing things. Oddly enough, I'm sure lesbians love that game. Anyway, okay, I'm sorry. Let's play a little more of this clip and see what Lesbian Simulator is all about.
And it actually it's a brilliant idea because it kind of feels like an art piece or a documentary, but it's also a game. And it's a very warm and kind.
Are we not allowed to say anything negative about this game because, it's about lesbians created by lesbians, so we all have to just pretend this is the greatest game to ever exist?
Kind of feels like an art piece.
It's brilliant. It's art. It's avant-garde.
It's a very warm and kind game that gets you to embrace and understand things. I'm not a lesbian. I'm a cis guy. So that is something that I got to embody and experience.
Why do I have to embody a lesbian? You know what I mean? Like, I'm gay for a reason, so I don't have to lick pussy. I made a very conscious decision on that one. I mean, I guess it could be fun to put yourself in a different experience.
Meeting women as a lesbian and offering them drinks, dancing, coming out of the closet, discussing the idea that there may be a perpetual coming out of the closet over and over again, saying I'm gay out loud, identifying and talking to people and dealing with people looking at you.
Well, that's not the type of lesbian I would be. I'd be a pretty lipstick lesbian. No one's going to be staring at me because I got a shaved head and one of those bull nose rings. No. I assimilate. I'm one of those lesbians. I feel like this is one of those games that the developer wants men and straight women to play to put themselves in the shoes. The very chunky, ill-fitting shoes of a lesbian. But in the end, the only people that are going to be playing this game are lesbians. Lesbians love lesbian content.
Me too. But I thought what was really nice about this is I can see it both probably as an experience that people might try for the first time exploring their sexual identity.
Fuck, people, can't you just figure out if you're gay or not on your own? You need video games now? You need fucking sexuality simulators to figure out if you like pussy or dick. I can't imagine this being a thing when I came out. I mean, I know I'm showing my age here. It's another one of these, like, in my day. But, in my day, when you're little, you don't know if you're gay or not. Kids at school start calling you fag and beating you up, and then it puts the thought in your mind, like, maybe I'm different. Let me look at cock here. Well, yeah, that is doing something to me. Then you start watching WWE and various shirtless other sports, and you realize you're a homosexual.
I experience a lot of empathetic and embodying pieces in VR where I'll learn about people's culture or about documentary stories. And
I hate games that, like, have a purpose. They want to teach you something. Also big in the 90s was this idea of edutainment. Trying to trick kids into learning something. Kids, for as dumb as they are, they were onto those edutainment titles so quickly. This sucks. Reader Rabbit teaches multiplication. I'm on to you. Yeah, they're going to pick Doom over Reader Rabbit every fucking time. 2 minutes into the game and they're like, wait a second, this feels like homework. I've been bamboozled. And that's what Lesbian Simulator is. It's homework. Social homework. How to be nice to lesbians.
This is like that in a slightly different way because you're playing this game to earn carabiners. And
that is kind of funny.
And see what your high score is. But it's also just this warm, welcoming piece about understanding your own self and maybe understanding other people as well.
It'd be so funny if at the end of the piece he comes out as lesbian. I realized something about me.
In Lesbian Simulator, you will get to explore many aspects of lesbian life.
My favorite part of Lesbian Simulator was not shaving my legs.
Both happy and less happy.
Oh my god. I hope you don't have a crush on me, though.
Wow, what a mean-ass dyke. You better not have a crush on me. You ain't all that. I'm looking at you. This is a very stylized game, so the people don't really look like people. They're just like neon blobs. Some lesbians in real life actually do look like that. Hot pink beach ball body, neon blue hair. Yeah, you nailed it.
I will be your personal guide.
Ooh, we get our own dyke Sherpa. Show me the way to pussy nirvana.
So let's get started.
We love and support you.
Is this how lesbians behave? You know, you're still women. I bet you they're catty to one another, say horrible things about each other behind their backs.
I'm so excited to be on our first date. Are you nervous? I'm a little nervous. Pretty quirky spot too, don't you think?
If you don't like the restaurant I picked out, just tell me. Quirky spot. Lady, we're at an Applebee's.
Let's see what's on the menu.
You play your cards right, honey. You'll be dining on tuna tartare. If you know what I mean.
Let's see what's on the menu. I'm vegan, so I'm
They really are capturing the lesbian experience, aren't they?
choosing that option.
Deny thy father and refuse thy name.
Oh God, you got to attend like plays. This avatar is performing Romeo and Juliet.
Oh, if thou wilt not, be but sworn, my love, and I'll no longer be a Capulet.
Sorry, lesbians, you don't get to have a monopoly on Shakespeare. Anyway, that's Lesbian Simulator. If you've got one of those Facebook Meta headsets, go ahead and download that. Get back to me. Let me know if you end up being a lesbian. It might be some sort of like propaganda tool, you know, or like a hypnotizing thing. Lesbians are just trying to like make more lesbians. I need to get the source code to this game and really parse through it. I think there's some nefarious shit going on there. All right, and with that, let's get into the crazy, bizarre twist to the fucked up news right now. Not a member of the Distorted View Sideshow? What are you waiting for? Help support this stupidity. Become a true and honorable freak today. Every week, I do full-length exclusive shows just for Sideshow members. Best of all, memberships are very inexpensive. We got monthly, quarterly, semi-annual, yearly, and even lifetime memberships, so you don't have to worry about recurring charges. Go to distortedview.com. All major credit cards and PayPal accepted. One note, always have to mention this, if you happen to listen to DB through Spotify, and we've got thousands of people listening on Spotify, the only way you can get exclusive shows is if you sign up inside of the Spotify app. So search for Distorted View in Spotify, you'll find a link to grab those exclusive shows. That's just how Spotify works. Other ways to support the program, you can sponsor an episode of DV. We got some sponsorships coming up next week. I think at least 2, maybe 3. Get your sponsorship request in now. It's very inexpensive. $25. That's all it takes. Just PayPal me $25 to show@distortedview.com and let me know how you'd like to sponsor, right? If you've got a message you want to get out there, dedicate the show to someone, you want me to talk about something or play audio clips, however you want to sponsor the show, just let me know. Make sure to email me, show@distortedview.com after you PayPal me and, you know, let me know how you'd like that sponsorship to go. And of course, we've got a Patreon account, patreon.com/distortedview. You can pledge as little as $1 over there, but if you pledge at least $5, you get access to a special voicemail line where I will play your calls first. And yes, we've got some patrons checking in today. 2 very quick stories now. First up.
Fuck you, motherfucker.
You know what a frustrated Lily Tomlin means. It's time for Distorted Views. Access Entertainment Hollywood News Insider Report Extra Edition tonight.
Celebrity.
What the fuck are you doing?
Entertainment.
Fuck you, motherfucker.
Hollywood.
And if you get raped by a pack of niggers, it'll be your fault.
Extra.
Kathy, get off my phone!
Oh, forgot we had Mel Gibson shouting the N-word. And we heard Lily Tomlin again. But the real star of the intro was Mel Gibson, dropping the N-bomb there. Jada Pinkett Smith is in the news. Jada Pinkett Smith is one of those people I feel like no one really likes. Do we need to hear from Jada Pinkett Smith? Does anyone care what she has to say? She seems to just cause a lot of problems. For us, for poor Will Smith, everywhere she goes, she leaves a trail of tears. Actress Jada Pinkett Smith says she chose to publicly acknowledge her past relationship with singer August Alsina in order to... what she's saying here is she admitted to an affair. She banged this guy, August Alsina, right? And here is her reasoning. She did it in order to protect her family and help her husband, Will Smith. Lady, if this is how you help, we don't... Stop helping. You're not good at it. Yeah, she says that she was helping her husband, Will Smith, cope with the situation. The best thing we can do is tell the world that I cheated on you and you're so much of a cuck, you would never fucking leave me. You're sticking with me even though I have cheated and I will probably cheat again. In recent comments while promoting her memoir, okay, see, that's what this is really all about. Bitch is trying to push books. Get those sales up. And once again, who's suffering? Us, for having to endure this stupidity. And also Will Smith. Because now she's going to be going on a whole book tour. She's being interviewed, and all people want to know about is her affair. I mean, I would assume this is crushing poor Will Smith, right? It's driving him insane. It's only a matter of time before he beats up Chris Rock again to cope. That's how he copes. Yes, in recent comments while promoting her memoir, Worthy, oh, of course, she's worthy. Pinkett Smith said her decision to discuss the relationship openly was driven by a desire to reduce further emotional strain on her family and to support her husband through the fallout. I might have to speak my truth, but I'm also going to protect you, she said, adding that she was willing to be viewed negatively if it helped her family move forward. Well, it's hard to be painted in a positive light when you're the one committing the affair, crushing your poor husband's spirit, emasculating him even. It'd be funny if she's actually promoting a new audio Patreon series, kind of like Goon Dad.
Yeah, you're worthless. You couldn't sexually fulfill me. That's why I had to go find some good, long, hard, young black boy dick. He threw it in me the way I needed it. And you know what? I crave that dick now. Not yours, his. In my dreams, that's the cock I imagine inside of me. Subscribe for more. Hope you enjoyed this preview.
Pinkett Smith's remarks revisit a controversy that first became public in 2020 when Alsina disclosed in an interview that he had been romantically involved with her. Pinkett Smith later confirmed the relationship during an episode of her Facebook watch series, Red Table Talk. Notice she's always coming out with these confessions and shit to promote her bullshit projects. We got some eyeballs on Red Table Talk because she confessed to the affair, and now it's happening all over again for her memoir. She described the affair at that time as an entanglement. She clarified at the time that the relationship occurred while she and Smith were separated, a period she has since said began around 2016, though the couple has remained legally married. In her latest comments, Pinkett Smith said she could have kept the relationship private, like a normal fucking person, but believed making it public was necessary to allow her husband to process events. Did you run it by him first?
No, we're gonna do this. This will be good for you.
Baby, I don't want you to tell them you had an affair.
Now, I know what's best for you. I got a goddamn memoir coming out here.
All right, I'm the bad guy. I'm the worst. Great. Let's be done with it, she said. Yeah, you don't get to dictate when people are done calling you the bad guy. The episode in which Pinkett Smith and her husband discussed the matter drew widespread attention online, with the term entanglement becoming a viral shorthand for the controversy. The couple, who married in 1997 and share 2 children, have long described their relationship as unconventional, with both acknowledging periods of separation and personal growth over the years. Pinkett Smith has said that speaking openly about the relationship was part of a broader effort towards honesty and self-reflection, themes she explores in her memoir and public appearances. Who the fuck is going to buy that book? I can't imagine wasting time reading Jada Pinkett Smith's memoir. I have to know more about her. I want to experience her life. I want to get inside her mind. Such an interesting creature. All right, final story we have for you today. Guess which state we're going to? 3, 4. We're going to Texas. We're going to Texas. We're going to Texas. Here we go. Woo! This is actually kind of a brilliant idea if you're looking to get into the prostitution game, more as an entrepreneur than an actual hooker. You know, like you want to run a brothel, for instance. In most places, like 99% of America, that shit is illegal. So how do you get around that? Well, what if you cater to only law enforcement? Cops are people too. Many of them are horny. Some will pay for sex. And if you focus only on those police, they're not going to bust you. They're going to help you keep this thing going. The only potential problem I could see is like when the cop is like, you know what, the sex wasn't that good this time. I think I deserve a 70% discount. And then the owner's like, no, I can't do that. The cop totally has the upper hand because he could shut you down. He could make things very difficult for you. A Texas mother of 3 who pled her innocence when her husband was arrested for allegedly running a prostitution ring. You know she was involved. Guys don't know how to run a successful prostitution ring. You need a lady, a madam, if you will, to keep those bitches in line. Unless you're black. You know, black pimps do a very good job with their hoes. Yes, he was arrested for allegedly running a prostitution ring frequented by local cops. Now the woman is accused of coaching women to sell their bodies out of the couple's home. This woman's name is Ashley Ketcherside. She was arrested on Wednesday on charges of racketeering after her alleged involvement in her husband's purported prostitution enterprise. You know, when it's white people doing this shit, it's an enterprise. When black people do it, he was pimping. It's the same thing, really. This is racist. Everything is racist. A wide-ranging investigation revealed she has 2 prior prostitution convictions. Yeah, she had something to do with this business. She allegedly offered her X-rated services for $1,000 an hour. You know what? I see why she was successful. There's a picture of her, and yeah, she totally looks like someone you'd pay to have sex with. Take a look at the chapter artwork. Would you bang her? I mean, maybe not for $1,000, but I get it. Ashley and Michael allegedly hosted members of the Godly Police Department. There was nothing godly about that police department. And their spouses at their home, where they ran the ring for at least a decade. A successful business. During the gatherings, Ashley could be found preparing another woman for prostitution. But when Michael was apprehended, Ashley said she was blindsided by the investigation. I'm appalled at what my husband was up to. They ran the business out of their home. Ashley, you didn't know that was going on? You didn't know sex for pay was going on in your house? She maintained her family's innocence. Michael is a great husband, an amazing father to my 3 kids, and I believe in the justice system, she said. You better believe in the justice system. They're the whole reason you had that successful business for so long. The justice system were your clients. She denied all allegations, including rumors that ex-godly cop Solomon Omotoya paid her for sex, but added that she thinks 2 consenting adults should be allowed to do whatever it is they want to do. Spoken like a whore. I'm sorry, a business whore. She also rejected claims that she was a prostitute herself, despite her 2 previous convictions. Those were misunderstandings. When Omotoya was nabbed alongside Michael, he led investigators to former Godly Police Chief Matthew Cantrell, who revealed Ashley charged $1,000 an hour for sex with her. Those same rates were repeated in messages on Ashley's seized burner phones. Incriminating. Omotoya and Cantrell are also facing charges in connection with the sex ring. Outside of the ring, the group is also being probed for corruption. The Ketchersides and Cantrell allegedly amassed information on their adversaries, rival prostitution rings, including members of the Godly City Council, the Godly ISD School Board, and other Godly police officers. You know, with all that information they collected, it's amazing that charges were still filed. What's the point of collecting blackmail information if you're not going to blackmail? I guess they were blindsided. They weren't quick enough to do the blackmailing. Back in 2023, Ashley was ousted from a Godly ISD committee. That's like the school board, right? That dictated the district's sex education curriculum when members were made aware of her prior prostitution convictions. Yeah. You don't want a prostitute or former prostitute coming up with the sex curriculum for a high school. Ashley also had active advertisements on escort websites while she was volunteering with other city organizations. Ashley was charged with racketeering, and she's now being held on a $200,000 bond. Michael was charged with continuous promotion, solicitation of prostitution, and racketeering. He's being held on a $450,000 bond. So there you go. That, my friends, is your Distorted News for Friday. Before we do voicemails, let's check in with the 4 Harry Cunt line.
If you got a rock hard boner, reach for that phoner. Sex for Harry Cunt. Whip out that puffy twat, a finger it a lot. Sex for Harry Cunt. Tim will rub one out to you on Distorted View. Jigoo, jigoo, jigoo for Harry Cunt.
All right, let's see what what some freaks are texting in. Timmy Boo, DJC, love the April Fool's Day show. Unbelievable, amazing work. I love you. God damn it. I love you. That's the kind of love I have for you, fucker. God damn it. God damn it. P.S. I love musicals, but would never not listen to a show. Oh, yeah, like Unicorn Hamster said he turned off the program after 5 minutes because he hates musicals so much. Yes, I love musicals, but would never not listen to a show like that. Shitty listener, Unicorn Hamster. Any chance to call out Unicorn Hamster, freaks will take. Area code 856 says, I teach in a Title I school, and there's a girl that goes there whose name is Charisma. Q-U-R''RISMA. That's in reference to a recent show. I think it was a news story we were reading where one of the people involved was named I'm Unique. It was like I am apostrophe UNIQA or something like that. Charisma's pretty good, though. That's very unique. Area code 908 asks, did you ever make a decision about the countertops? I don't want to talk about it. Like, we're dealing with mugs right now. We've moved on to mugs. Once we get that taken care of, then we can move on and worry about the entire kitchen. Cabinets have been delivered. We have not built them, nor have we taken out the old countertops yet. This is going to be a multi-year project, I'm thinking. And my real theory is that nothing will happen until we have no working plumbing anymore. Like right now, we've got a bathroom where water's still running. When that goes out, that's when we will jump into action and actually start moving. What the fuck is this? I'm sorry. I moved on to the next text message, and there's some guy blowing himself. 72507, Jagoo origin at the 7-minute mark. Yeah, we know where Jagoo came from. It's from that thigh crushing fetish video. Women wrap their legs around dudes, and he was suffocating, and he goes, Jagoo! As for the dick sucking here, and sucking your own dick feels more like sucking a dick than having your dick sucked. So if you suck your own dick, you're primarily a dick sucker. Yeah, sucking your own dick feels more like sucking a dick than having your dick sucked. And trying to take a picture of it is not easy either. Oh, this supposedly is the listener. Well, you're very bendy. Now, in the photo here, you're licking your dick. Can you actually get the whole thing in your mouth, though? That would suck. Like, if you were so close to being able to suck your dick, but all you could really do is get your tongue on the tip of it. But thank you very much for the picture. I'm going to make it my wallpaper. I'm telling you, getting this For Harry Cunt line was the best idea I've ever come up with. So many dick pics coming in. Appreciate it. Area code 319 says, hey, Tim, Sneezy Anus here. Been listening since about May of 2006. I'm listening to the 120 show, and you're talking about cowgirl and reverse cowgirl positions. Fun fact. In space, reverse reverse cowgirl and doggy style are the same. Oh, yeah. I guess they would be in space. Just something to think about. And finally, remember the other day on the podcast, it may have been a Sideshow exclusive one, someone called in with a bizarre sex term. I think I have the audio here.
Guy called in about a bizarre sex term, frog, waste, and abuse. But I think I got him beat.
Okay.
His definition was all over the place. This is more accurate. It's when you try to sleep with an old lady and her teeth are fake, her house is dirty, and her pussy's wrecked. Fraud, waste, abuse.
Yeah, the last time he said fraud, waste, and abuse, I thought he said something about frog waste. But listening back, he was very clear when he first started. He's like, hey, someone called back in 2007 with a bizarre sex term called fraud, waste, and abuse. Anyway, he texted in and said, I slur my words a bit sometimes. Actually, this was all my fault because I should have understood what you said based on the first time you said the term. The sex term was fraud, waste, and abuse. Not that you asked, but I chose an old person because fraud, waste, abuse is a term we use when processing Medicare claims. Okay, thank you. Keep all of those texts coming. Thank you so much to everyone texting in to For Harry Cunt. Let's do a couple voicemails and get the hell out of here. Love to hear from you freaks. Many ways to contact the show. Show at distortedview.com. I'm all over social media at distortedview on Twitter and Instagram. Facebook.com/distortedviewshow. As I mentioned, we've got a bunch of patrons checking in. They've pledged at least $5 to our Patreon account, patreon.com/distortedview. Join them, won't you? Let's do a couple of their calls.
Hello, faggot. Unicorn Hamster checking in. Hey.
Someone called in the other day and was like, I hate the way Unicorn Hamster says, hey, faggot. He says, hey, faggot in a hateful way.
That fucking lawyer, that fucking stupid lawyer that you featured on Friday's show.
Which one?
You got to keep us updated on that story. If that lawyer,
the trans lawyer,
ends up losing its he or she, whatever the fuck it was, moron. That's what it was. That ends up losing its law license to practice law, or whatever the fuck. They got it from a Cracker Jack box of Cracker fucking Jacks. Was it a cracker?
Yeah, rule number 1, don't piss off the judge.
Oh, no. I had a question. I had recently cultivated some recipes to have a nutritious meal involving crickets. Did you know crickets is...
Oh, did we already play this voicemail? I remember him talking about crickets. This might be the new one. I'm sorry. I knew Unicorn Hamster was our first voicemail.
Hello, faggot. It's Unicorn Hamster checking in. I'm on the toilet taking a shit, but anyway, I just listen.
You sound different when you're on the toilet.
To myself. Sounding retarded as usual and angry and calling Obama a long-legged Mac Daddy. It was because you were playing some overly liberal people that you do agree with, mostly, as I do too with liberals, but some of them are just fucking retarded. But also, I wanted to explain that I just, my last few voicemails have been kind of angry, because at the time, I haven't had any good pussy lately.
Oh.
I mean, I jerked off, before I took a shit.
Is that why your hey faggots have been so aggressive?
Didn't put gas in my car, so I'm fine now, but lately I want good pussy, good...
I thought you were dating someone who was giving you good pussy, and then, you fucked her brother or cousin or something. Is that over with?
Dick, good pussy, good...
All right, someone give Unicorn Hamster some good pussy, please. How about some stick pussy? That's what I think Unicorn Hamster needs.
Hey, this is solid.
I really thought this was going to be Cheryl Murkowski. The first thing he said there.
Hey,
honey. This is Cheryl Murkowski.
This is solid. I'm calling to check in.
Okay, hello.
Because I haven't in a while. And I was making sure to let you know that I really don't think you're too much of a fairy.
Thank you.
That's okay.
What the hell is going on in the background? Is that a dying cat or a child trying to sing or something? Either way, put it out of its misery.
I'm doing other stuff right now. But, I just wanted to let you know that it's about time to shave the pubes again.
Oh, yeah.
And see what happens.
For you or me? I was twirling my pubic hair. I was sitting on the toilet. I was just bored, waiting for the shit to happen. And I was like, well, I can take my finger and twirl my pubic hair.
Pubes again.
I'm like a bored teenage girl, disinterested in world history, chewing gum and twirling her hair, listening to the teacher babble on about Babylon. All right, I don't know what to tell you. I'm pubic hair. I got to shave pubic hair. You got to shave pubic hair, guys. It's that time of year. Shave your pubic hair. Oh, do the Unicorn Hamster again? No.
Hey, what's up, Tim? It's over there. Hopefully your day's good and the thing with the cup got sorted out.
No, we're still in the midst of that. We've been going to thrift stores.
No big deal. But and I was listening to the show, and as a Jewish person, when I was a kid,
I don't know if I knew that about you.
Mother would always be like, "You need to study and go to shul and do all this, and then you can go to med school and become a doctor."
That sounds pretty Jewy to me.
So you need to steal gallbladders from effeminate goyim Gentiles that are just, they are gay. They're all gay. So any gay, effeminate Gentiles that are in denial, you need to steal their gallbladders. And that has been with me my entire life, and that's what I do.
That was advice.
All right,
Yep.
cheers, man.
Mead was right all along. Jewish people are just after gallbladders. All right, let's do one more call here.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure Bush's daughters are also accused of doing drugs. Maybe not cocaine, but they should also be in the ring.
Awesome idea. Yeah, Hunter Biden wants to fight Trump's kids, but it's fair only if everyone gets to be coked up. Like, only the coke fiend children of presidents should be allowed in that ring. So obviously Hunter Biden is good to go, as is Donald Trump Jr. and Eric Trump. This listener is saying the Trump girls should also be involved.
Maybe they'll be the refs or the ones on the sidelines. But actually, no, fuck it. I want to see all the forward adult children.
Yeah.
Even Clinton.
Chelsea
I
Clinton.
want to see all the adults from all the presidents joking it out on the White House lawn. All of them.
Yeah, Obama's kids, Malia and Sasha. Is that her name?
Real fucking like WW
Let's even get, let's dig up Socks, the cat.
style with like
Reanimate that thing. Get it all coked up.
who actually win, all that stupid shit. That'd be good.
Well, it's all on the table. Who the hell knows what's going to happen in front of the White House in the Octagon? I love how fucking white trash the 250th birthday of this great nation is going to be. Can we stage a monster truck rally in front of the Lincoln Memorial or something? That would be cool. What the fuck has happened to our country? All right, that is all the time we have on this edition of the show. I want you guys to email me, show@distortedview.com. Distortedview.com is our official website. Voicemail line for you, 206-666-4463. That's 206-660. Oh, God, is it? Oh, God.
That's your perfect tiny little pee-pee.
Spread the distortion. STD. Tell all your friends about the show. Don't forget to give us a 5-star rating, a thumbs up, or like wherever you can rate and review podcasts. Guys, thank you so much for a very fun week of programs. I'll see you back on Monday to do it all over again. Until then, bye, everybody.
I was standing by the punch bowl, nobody in sight. Try to pick up line, got laughed at twice. Spilled my drink, stepped on a shoe. She said,
Get lost, creep, you fucking tool.
now I'm back with a brand new plan. Got confidence in tablet form. From zero to hero in a weekend span. Holla passed out back to my dorm. We got charts, drafts, and late night drills. Confidence training and questionable skills. From awkward stare to unconscious flare. She'll fall in line, just yank her hair. Rape Academy, hey! Where the geeks get game and the girls don't have a say. Rape Academy, whoa! Take what we want, cause that's the rape way. From a high to blackout nights, we'll coach you wrong till it feels so right. Rape Academy, class is in session.
You're getting laid. Lesson 1, serial killer eye contact. Don't blink. Lesson 2, slip a little something evil in their drink. Lesson 3, stick around but not too close. Just lurk, so you know when that roofie works.
Practice makes perfect, or so they claim. But playing the dating game be hella lame. So we take a shortcut and force our way to always get that unconsensual lay. You got those dizzy eyes and that slurred speech. Your titties in my hands are in my reach. You excuse yourself and stumble to a stall. Baby, you're so fine.
That's just the Rohypnol.
Right Academy, hey! Where the losers get the girls and girls are out of time. Right Academy, whoa! When a fun night out turns into a full-on crime. From a high to don't ever speak of this night. We'll coach you wrong till it feels so right. Right Academy, graduate horny.
And leave with a felony. Who's got looks?
We don't need them.
Who's got charm?
None of us.
What do we want?
Aggressive sex.
When do we want it?
When we say body can be found in a ditch out of the ground. Nerds in suspenders, now kings of bad touching. Which sex, pest, frat will you be rushing? This shouldn't work, but somehow it does. That cheering our names like we're famous or buzzed. Diplomas printed on neon green. Certified molester.
What does that even mean?
Right Academy, hey! Where the geeks get gain and the girls don't have a say. Right Academy, whoa! Take what we want, cause that's the right way. From crash and burn to overnight stud. Another girl passed out with a thud. Right Academy, sign up today!
Results may vary. Rape Academy is not responsible for termination of employment, family members refusing to be in contact with you, and civil or criminal lawsuits being filed. Side effects may include felony charges resulting in a prison term where you end up getting assaulted by fellow Rape Academy graduates. We call that the Circle of Rape.
Have a great Friday, you motherfucker.
Maria Athens signing off.
This has been another excellent podcast from the Scribe Media Group. Learn more at scribe.net.